Welcome back, King.
Had a word with the mechanic. He thinks, mind, someone was trying to build a hill climb car out of it. Cut out the wheel arches, got the engine bay ready for a V8, then gave up, I suppose. Oh well, their loss is our gain.
No hard feelings. Let's all celebrate with this.
You're through to the next round of the drag strip. Fair warning, the engines are getting steadily bigger. Nothing you can't handle, right?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
What's up, Horizon? So I guess you're all having fun out there, huh? New Horizon winter season, brand new events. Yes. Well, you know what, Scott? Time to have fun in here, too. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I made a snowman with the ice from Base Arena mini fridge, and yeah, it's really cool. But if any of you racers are anywhere near the booth, could you maybe bring me a towel? Quickly.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Ever tried drifting uphill? It's quite a skill. I'll admit I'm useless at it, but you're going to show Drift Club it can be done, and I've found just the spot for it. And just the car. Borrowed this from J-Min at the festival. Nice young fella, if a little excitable. Practically flung the keys at me when I said I'd be handing it over to you. Here we go. A nice technical drive on mixed road surfaces. I do love the technical ones. Not bad. But do I need to explain again about power to weight ratios? Balance is key. Steer and counter steer. Enough throttle to push the power slide, enough brake to hold your grip. You know, I really should be writing these bits of wisdom down somewhere. clubbers, take note. There's more where this came from. On the uphill, you're fighting traction loss, burning power, and still relying on momentum to carry you through. Though I'm sure you're taking all this into account already. Forget all my explanations of drifting, just watch this. Now, some people claim that you have to use rear-wheel drive cars to drift. That is simply not true. Some of the greatest proponents of functional oversteering, or drifting if you prefer, come from stage rally. And some of them predate Mr. Takahashi.
I passed on your details to someone called Hans Liebold. He's the guy the insurance company sends to test anything related to cars, and Hans takes his job very seriously. You should go meet him. You'll love it.
Some also claim that Japanese or American cars are the only options for functional oversteer. This is also not true. Here at Drift Club, we find drift machines in all sorts of odd places. Sweden, for instance. This is the Volvo 242 Turbo Evolution, featuring a few little adjustments of my own. I think you'll find it more than adequate. Course is late though, you're welcome to have a little fun on the way. I like to see. Now, I would like to see more, please. Crikey! Show me that again. Whatever you just did. Would you, by any chance, be interested in having your picture on the cover of the Drift Club handbook? There, you see, this is just my point. People think drifting is simply losing control of the vehicle, when in fact, you are delicately balancing traction loss with grip. It's a carefully controlled loss of control, is what I'm saying.
Telling you, you better come on down and get your Jag or I'm taking it. You like ice skating? Yeah, neither do I. But I've got another abandoned car rumoured down by the lake. Meet you there.
watch it fall.
it is safe to do so.
Yo, so this is your boy Scott, and I just got a visit from one of Horizon's weather professors, and her official official opinion of the weather conditions out there right now is... Yep, sure is a lot of snow. You know, can't argue with an expert opinion, folks. You have fun drifting through the drifts, and I will continue to lift you through the rifts right here on Base Arena.
Found it! Okay, I'll cut across the frozen lake to you. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, send the divers. Look at that! A roof must have come down in the snow. Good thing it's a Range Rover, these things are invincible. Tell you what, if we get this fixed up before the winter's out, there's a lot of fun to be had. Now I have to figure out how to get it back to the garage. I do like a challenge. When it is safe to do so.
we are back, live, loud, and lively on the base arena. Now, Mr. Alex Strachan, can I just say, from one Scott to another, see what I did there? That you have outdone yourself with the final event of this dirt racing series, my friend. We are 1 round away, Horizon, and then 12 of you are going to face this thing. And it is massive, it is huge, it is ginormous. To all the drivers who made it into the next round, this one is for you. Enjoy.
Do you hear what I hear? It's just a game.
What I quite like about your style of driving is that I can prepare each of your qualifying rounds so far in advance. New events have been added to your schedule.
In 400 meters, turn left.
You know what it is. This is your boy Scott Tyler right here on Base Arena. So listen, the latest news is that Rebecca Dawson's road racing series has now progressed to round 8, which means that only a handful of skillful drivers are left in the competition. Beck, if you're listening, can you please get me front row tickets for the next event, please? Scotty wants to get in on the action. To everyone else who isn't Rebecca Dawson, well, let's have some more race.
You have arrived at your destination.
It's the Racer here, back at Horizon, back counting down my top 10 favorite experiences in cars. And it's time for Ridge Racer! We've got a Honda NSX and a Custo race route just for us, courtesy of Horizon. I love these guys. 3, 2, 1, go! Wow! What a start! This is just what I wanted to see.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn right.
Next corner's tough. Watch yourself.
Turn right.
Okay, the final stretch. Hang in there. Three, two, one. Go! Wow! What a start! This is just what I wanted to see.
400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn right.
Next corner's tough. Watch yourself.
Turn right.
crashes. Welcome back. It's me, LaRacer at Horizon, and we're counting down the best cars in the best games. And we've made it to the top of the list. This is going to be controversial, and it was hard to pick, until I realized there is only one car that deserves to be in this spot. The car. Not the fastest or the most expensive, but it's hard to point to something more iconic than this. I am talking about the 911 Turbo. The car that's been in more games than anything else, with a turbocharged flat six and what I think is the most beautiful chassis of any car. But what game am I talking about? What game do I hear you ask? All of them.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Cartoon games, sci-fi post-apocalyptic games, racing games, they all had one thing in common. You'd find a 911, or, something that looked a lot like one. The first time I saw one, I fell in love, and, judging by the comments, most of you did too.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Now, open it up. Let's see what that beautiful thing can do. So, that's it. My top 10 cars and games. I hope you've enjoyed this and enjoyed watching this awesome driving. Remember to subscribe for more LaRacer content and be sure to come back soon.
These videos you're making with the racer, you know you got 1 million views already. At least a few of which are me watching on my phone. Speaking of, expect a call back soon. You kidding me? I mean, a perfect rating on a Horizon Challenge or Driver app is one thing, but on the internet,
Got that Range Rover ready for you down at the garage.
In 400 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
This is shaping up nicely. Time for a change of pace, though. At least at first. The next segment is about Land Rover, and we'll be starting out with the Type 3. Land Rover, the British sports utility vehicle. But before that, they were actual utility vehicles. Solid, tough trucks, unstoppable over almost any terrain.
In 400 meters, turn left.
The Land Rover Type 3 marks the point where that shift begins. And we'll be looking at what that meant.
Recalculating route.
Land Rovers have taken on almost every task imaginable. They've been generators, tractors and ambulances. They've brought peace and carried medicines to disaster zones. They've even been buses. Over 500,000 Series 3s were built, and over 70% of those are still on the road today. They were extensively exported and built under license abroad. Belgium, South Africa, even Australia and New Zealand. With a robust chassis and signature Land Rover engineering, the Type 3 also marked the first time that buyers could choose interior options, like seat box protectors and cubby boxes. trend continued, and by 1982, Land Rover were offering the county spec Type 3. Leisure drivers could choose from such luxuries as all-cloth seats, soundproofing, and tinted glass. The trend was increasingly clear, and the future of the Land Rover was starting to take shape. If you squinted, you could already see the shape of the first sports utility vehicle, the Range Rover. While the stock Type 3 would never be particularly fast uphill, there is almost no hill that it couldn't climb, or down for that matter, if you put a proper winch on it. In 1978, a Series 3 was custom built for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. It only had 1,892 miles on the clock when it was auctioned into private hands. And it was in perfect condition. It would be. After all, she trained as a mechanic in the 1940s and will likely remain the only royal able to strip and rebuild an engine. Along with the Range Rover, others would follow. Discovery, Defender, and the Freelander. Each a more sophisticated and enjoyable utility vehicle. But none of them were a replacement for the Type 3. They were a different kind of car. The Type 3 was arguably the first sports utility vehicle, an evolution of the design that would lead ultimately to this. The Bowler Nemesis, an off-road racing vehicle that turned into a production SUV, the Nemesis EXR. It sports a turbocharged 5-litre Land Rover Jaguar engine, crammed into a carbon fibre chassis with integral roll cage. It even has the grille, headlights and rear lights from a Range Rover. This is an all-terrain supercar. That's the only fair description for this. But that's what you get when you build an SUV with Land Rover DNA.
when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. You have arrived at your destination. Meters, turn right. In 100 meters, turn right. In 100 meters, turn right. Turn sharp right. In 400 meters, turn sharp right. In 200 meters, turn sharp right. Arrived at your destination.
Horizon, you having a good time out there? All right, 'cause here it comes. Another paid promotion. You know what I hear is a lot of fun? Insurance! No, seriously. There is this investigator guy called Hans who's come to the festival to test.
The mechanics of the festival keep an archive of every engine setup that you can access here. Have a browse, get one rigged up under your hood, and enjoy.
So here's how much it'll cost. Look good?
with the Base Arena local business beat, Horizon. And we are talking to Aisha Reddy about her taxi service. What's up, Aisha? How's it going?
Local business beat? Was that something I was supposed to sign up for?
Oh, no. It's cool. It's just,
Right. Well, I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Please?
yeah, cool. Sure thing. Now tell us what you're offering here at the festival.
Aisha's Taxis is the fastest taxi service in the UK, featuring real Horizon drivers.
Excellent.
Thanks. And I'm sorry, I've just got 5 more promos to do after this one, and I'm stressed enough already.
No sweat. I know the feeling.
I know the feeling. Some days you're racing, you're not getting the results, and you just think, man, how much easier would this be if I was flying through the air? Fancy trying these out for me?
When it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. your destination.
Your latest speed trap data is coming through. Looks like, yep, you're pretty fast, aren't you? Let's try some more, yeah?